Hey, what's up everyone? We're just doing a highlights and lowlights from the 102 card order that I had just opened, part 1 and part 2. Link these up here if you want to go ahead and check those out. Lowlights time. We got to do the lowlights first. These Jordans, I had sent 6 of these in, 1990 Skybox. I had predicted 4 10s and 2 9s, and I landed only 1 10, but I was lucky enough to get 2 6s. Had a Pro Set 1989. I had 2 Troy Aikmans that I thought were 10s that I sent in. I also had 3 Barry Sanders that I thought were 10s that I sent in. Out of all 5 cards, I only ended up with 1 10. It was a Barry Sanders. The rest were 9s. This Griffey, I knew it wasn't solid. I thought it was a 7. Came back as a 5. I sent in 38 Shaq rookies. I didn't have any as a 7, but did get 1 7 back. The tally overall was that 1 7. I had 13 8s, 15 9s, and I did end up getting 8 10s. I was kind of predicting maybe 8 to 10 in that range. So overall in the lowlights pile, just a little bit because there were more 8s than I thought there would be. This Paul Pierce, I had a 9. It came out as a 7. Submitted 2 of these Gary Paytons that I thought were both 10s. They both came back as 8s. The same with these Brett Favres. I submitted 2 that I thought were 10s. They both came back as 8s. And then the Steve Nash that I thought was a 9. Obviously, I missed something somewhere. So it came back as a 6. So those are the lowlights right there. We'll go through the highlights, kind of cards that overachieved. Kobe Bryant Topps rookies. I actually had these at maybe a 7 and 8 range. I was predicting maybe 2 8s and 2 7s. They actually all came back as 9s. So pleasantly surprised on that. Definitely big W on those ones. Had 2 more Topps Kobe's, a 2005 and 6, that came back as 10s. Had 2 Shaq hoops that came back as 10s. I'd sent in 6 of these. I was predicting 3 10s and 3 9s, so underachieved just slightly, but those were 2 10s. All the Shaq rookies, all of these are 10s, and this was out of 38 cards. So like I said, I had predicted about 8 to 10 10s. Ended up getting 8. And as I was talking about in the video, when I sent these in, these were actually, I should say they peaked at about $1,700 per in March of 2021. Different time right now, of course, but those 10s are worth about $240. So I would honestly say that all told, out of everything I submitted, or what I was into the card for, about $30 each with grading fees, cost to acquire, probably broke even on those Shaqs, even with the 8 10s, because they're worth about $240 now. Overall, I would say this order is maybe going to break even based on what I paid for the cards, grading, and everything like that. Ended up getting 1 Jordan 10 Skybox out of 6 cards, only 1 10. Did get the 10 as predicted on this Jordan Fleer. This one was a surprise. This Iverson, I had it at a 9 and it came out as a 10. The lone Pro Set 10 that I had referenced, definitely one of my favorite players growing up as a kid, Barry Sanders. Steve Nash, I had submitted 3 of these. I thought they'd all be 9s. 2 came back as 9s, and we did get this 110. Bosh, Upper Deck, Gem Mint 10. And 2 Topps Chrome Boshes. I thought they were in the 9.5, 9-ish range, but both came back as 10s, so that's definitely a W there. That Topps Chrome McGrady came back as a 9. I had an 8 on the prediction for that one. It's a Jamal Murray Optic rookie that I had predicted as a 9. It came back as a 10. 2 Trevor Bauer rookies. I had these as 10s. They both came back as 10s. Sean Kemp Fleer rookie. Had this one at a 10, and it did come back as a 10. Not sure what I missed with Payton versus these ones. You know, same year. Obviously, different set update versus the regular. A Bosh 10. Sent in 5 of these Topps Bosh rookies. I had predicted 2 10s and 3 9s, and they came out as that. And finally, I guess we have to give it a shout out because I thought this card maybe would have been an 8. I had it at a 9, maybe an 8, but I guess we got to show it off and flex it because it's a 9. Dak Prescott on those stinking Dallas Cowboys. All right, everybody. So that's the highlight and the low light video. Thanks for watching, everybody. And the low lights are for sale. Who wants some Michael Jordan 6s, everyone? Come on now. Griffey Jr. 5. Take care, everyone.